first down. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll make it third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yards to go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To Josh Gordon.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First down.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. Throwing again here. Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Here's Carson. And some space here. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 18. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards on the ground.
First down, Seattle.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Second and 2. First down marker at the 8.
At the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
To Chris Carson.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Second down.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's third and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For the extra point.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
2-yard line.
Johnson on the counter. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
56.
On first down, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed name, how about your respect?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Darnold from the gun. This is Johnson. He's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Darnold completes it. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
At the 36-yard line.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Whip. Watch the whip. Mutt, lady. Mutt's 56. I got you.
On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
He's coming. We got double up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check. Lady, check 26. Watch the ship. Hey.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Check the backer. Lady, check 99. He's coming.
Here's the ex-Florida Gator, LaMichael Pirine. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Hey, 4 down.
Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
3rd down and 3.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This could almost certainly win the football game. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now.
For the Jets.
After knocking the field goal through, Fickin now kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last shot for Wilson. Able to get this to Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.